What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you for choosing once again to click on the channel. This is OYAOY. I'm simply here to do my job. Get the messages to the collective. How is everybody? Thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting the channel. Welcome all new subscribers. Okay, so I was getting the thought experiment, y'all. So please, guys, only take what resonates. I'm only here to give it to you so you can have it. We're all stars in our own show, but this may or may not be for you. So this might be a quick message because I don't want to trigger anybody into, obsessively thinking of something. But I had got the thought experiment, and if you like me, one of us, say we all connected, we all one. But I was actually having this conversation because it's like certain times that I think of something, I may see it or it may happen. Like certain things that, I'm hearing now, I was either seeing or thinking about it years ago. And I'm like, okay, is this a way this, certain people are actually, still in creative expression. So I don't know if you have been dealing with feeling like, when you think of things, then they actually take place. But this is why it's good for you to be aware of your thoughts consciously, and also envisioning something better for yourself, because maybe you do have that power to, make things happen. So right now, your destiny could actually be taking place, or your path or could be opening to your destiny. And yes, this is the time where people are getting their karma. And so I kept getting a thought experiment. So we're just going to pull on this and see what's going on, because there are some new rules that's coming up. And I feel like this is more so spiritually. We are getting some type of spiritual assistance during this time, because if everybody's being one, there's a lot of things that need to be cleared out in order for us to be on the path that we need to be on. So I'm picking up like frequency music, being mindful of what you listening to. And this, one of the perfect examples is like, when I noticed that, like, cause I'm heavy on music. Things have changed now, especially with some of these people that's coming out, and you starting to get more confirmation on how deep and dark some of these people actually are in the industry. You might be riding or whatever, and you turn on some little music, trap music, rap music, or whatever, and you will feel an urge to like start speeding and swerving and shit. I don't know if some of you are dealing with that, but you're starting to realize that it's important for you to not listen to certain things at this time, because you could actually be manifesting it into your present moment. So something about maybe you getting closer to different types of music. I know the frequency of music change. We heard about that, but something heavy on like jazz. Not to tell nobody what type of music we listening to, but there was a time, especially in my culture, back in the days, we would listen to jazz, maybe blues, a certain type of music, and it would change, how we would feel, and it could also change our community because of what we are currently feeling at the time. And I think I remember hearing about it, where there was a thing where the thing was to take out a certain type of music in certain communities, because now you have, people listening to certain shit, the Sexy Red, a different bop bop, shoot 'em up, bang bang, kill this, kill that, has took a effect on the community. But something's coming up about the sounds that you listening to. I don't know if you also get into it, but I used to be big on like the water fountains, those little mini water fountains, listening to storms, certain things like that. I don't know if somebody has been dealing with something, and you may need to switch up what you actually listening to, whether it's your music, classical, jazz, blues, or just certain type of music that you need to switch up. Because like I said, yes, you moving towards the path that's leading to what you're going to do, what you're destined to do, and there are other people that are leading another way, so they could be coming up with new ways to manipulate the collective thought process, because I kept getting the thought experiment. Okay, so let's just see what we got. Yeah, no new sins will be inherited from him. Sam I am. Okay, it's also going to be ways of that you're going to be able to provide for yourself. I don't know if you've been worried about how to get some quick money. A lot of us are trying to figure out ways to, you know, just take care of our family, provide, get some quick money. But you know, it's best that we start practicing our prayer and practicing controlling our thoughts when it comes to, you know, what's going on behind the scenes. Um, so let me see. It jumped out. Yeah, no longer having a certain mentality of things can't come to you unless you do this. So it's crazy. Blues came up. Blues did come out. Um, and there's nothing new. It says nothing new under the blue. Talk that. Okay, so let me pull this and see. Okay, so you have your throat chakra. Um, this is your self-expression. It is located in the aura where the human throat narrows into a kind of a bridge in the traditional sequential harmonization of the chakras. Okay, so this could also be what you're speaking on during this time is going to be important. What you're thinking on at this time is going to be important because you could be finding your voice. You know, if something's taking place and you're not with it or you're not for it, you find a healthy way to articulate that. And you know, so most of the times it involves your creative expression. So maybe you could be in music, you could be an artist of some sort, you could also be into ministry, you could be into teaching, you could be into something. But it is coming out. And it's crazy, it says ham sounding like harm. Okay, so ham came out and it says Baha mantra. So a mantra, maybe you could start listening to mantras, certain things. And it says ham sounding like harm. I don't know why it says that. Chakra foods, fruits generally, and berries. Temperament, a good communicator, but could be manipulative, likes to sing or perform in some way. So it's crazy that that's coming out. So maybe this is what the projection is. These certain songs that could be coming out now, or certain movies, certain things that you are seeing or you are hearing, could cause for certain things to manifest. This is why, you know, it's known how serious it is for us to have a healthy mindset or a healthy way of living. Because if you're constantly around a level of chaos, then that chaos manifests on the outside of you. Because not just because it's, you know, you're going through internal, it's going to eventually meet external. It's just like the spiritual. If it's going through it spiritually, it's more than likely going to hit physically. Okay, so there could have been someone that's good at manipulating things using music. And it's crazy that this had came out, but it says overcoming perfectionism, over talkative, your self-expression, clarity, and honesty. Years of main influence. Okay, so you could be 29 to 35, or you can be 78 to 84. Um, this color is also associated to your thyroid, uh, your glands, your throat, ears, nose, neck, and respiration system. So it says high windy places or wide open plains at the base of the neck and at the front of the throat. In traditional renditions, 16 petals of smoky gray or turquoise with Sanskrit letters surround the full and crescent moon. Within is a golden downward pointing triangle of descending energies and an unchained elephant with 7 trunks. Okay, so the throat chakra teaches us how to speak or sing with beauty and power. It enables us to express our highest feelings to those we love. Okay, so heavy on the balance of, you know, your individual voice being heard within society, your workplace. So it says, with balance comes strength of voice for speaking words of wisdom, singing, teaching, leading groups, entertainment, religions, political parties, visionaries, and creative inventors. Okay, so basically, if it's overactive, you most likely to concentrate on bringing the base and throat chakra into harmony, then work with aligning. Um, At other times, you take the wrong path, throwing all caution to the wind, telling others what a good or holy direction is. An underactive is sarcasm isn't funny for the receivers, always causes unkindness or pain. Speaking violence or uttering harmful words really hinders the throat chakra development. Okay, and good thing, because, you know, when we not holy rollers over here, but we sure want to figure out how to do something better than what we've been doing. Because obviously the results that's going on out here is what it is. But it says pain from the past held somebody back. So this is why it's important right now, because if you, I mean, we all did it. Okay, holding on to things, thinking, you know, we can time travel back, change some things, and holding on to it, you know, can cause something to actually happen in the future. So something about somebody healing the past, and him just keeps coming out. I don't know why him keeps coming out. But you have energy renewal and crown polish. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, heavy on being watched right now. Maybe this is why, you know, it's best some of us are, you know, learning to speak away or move away, because we're no longer holding on. So I think I'm gonna finish this message here in a second. I gotta see if I have enough space. But it says surrender. Surrender to some support, not suppressing your own personal news. Okay, so something could be coming out in the news about these certain things that's going on or what's been cloaked. I keep getting the Supreme Court, you know, like a lot of, I don't know if a lot of you are going to be dealing with real, you know, heavy profile cases, or, you know, some, let's just speak divine judgment over a lot of people's lives right now and just leave it at that. But it says during this time, things are occurring for a plethora of abundance. Okay, a plethora. Something about what's going on in law. So now I'm getting the what is it called? The wealth transfer. Okay, and then it says submerged, and I was thinking about that because even during this time, you know, you may be seeing different people going through things within the weather, or dealing with the weather and stuff like that. But maybe it's time for you to start, you know, thinking of other things and praying. And it actually changed. We witnessed certain things change simply by, you know, the power of prayer, or um, having like community prayer. So I just want to get that out, and then we're gonna go on and roll to another message. But yeah, like we're gonna get deep into the thought experiment. A lot of these subjects I don't get deep on the certain channel, you know, because it's not to run anybody away. A lot of us still have different things that, you know, we learning and coming into, and I don't want anyone to feel like either they behind or they don't know about it, or certain things like that. So, you know, I would just simply say at this time, just be mindful of what you're thinking of and what you're speaking on, what you're listening to, what you're watching. What is it? Hear no evil, see no evil. Because you can actually manifest some of this stuff. But that's your message.